look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make believe with me. Let's role play. What do I mean? Imagine that you are a black daughter, and then you find out that your boyfriend has been giving good wood to your mama. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it, and I'm also gonna share with you some of my own personal experiences that I've had hopping the mama train. And there's nothing to be proud about, but I'm gonna break it up. Now let me go ahead and put it on your screen. Give me a second, y'all, as I do that for you. Boom. Let's go ahead and get it. Now listen to this woman's horrible, horrible story.
So when we think about childhood trauma and mental health, we think about I want to say most people think about it as like abuse. And there's different types of abuse. There's mental, there's physical, there's emotional, there's verbal. And when I was 16, my mom slept with my boyfriend.
I want you to think about that for a second, before I go any further. If she was 16 years old, then that would possibly mean that her boyfriend was a teenager as well, wouldn't it? So this goes deeper than just mama getting her freak on. Mama is also a predator. These women have been feeding on the lust of youngsters for years. So let's keep going.
It was one of the most devastating things that I can say happened to me as a teenager. And the way that I found out, it was crazy because it was in front of a bunch of other people when I found out. Of course, as a teenager, I was doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. So me and said boyfriend were making out, and he left a hickey on my neck. I tried to cover it up. I was walking around the house with jacket on, not hood, but the collar up, everything, trying to hide it. Well, she ended up seeing it, and she flipped her wig. Like, she went off. And she cussed him out real bad, and his sister lived upstairs from us. So he went upstairs and told his sister, and his sister came downstairs and cussed her out and was like, you're just mad because he left one on her and didn't leave one on you. Yeah, everybody know you fucked my brother.
Now, let's break that down right there. Now, check it out. She said she was trying to hide the hickey from her boyfriend, from her mama. Her mama found the hickey. Now, I want you to understand that when that mother got so irate and got so emotional and angry, it wasn't because her daughter was out in them streets popping that thing and giving it up easily. That woman was mad because she has developed some type of emotional attachment to that youngster. She was jealous of her daughter. She was jealous of her getting the hickey that she thinks and felt that she should have gotten from that boy. That's why she went up there. That's why she went up there to confront him. And then the sister of that boyfriend that she had came down there and put her business out there and said, look, you just mad. Because everybody knew that mama was throwing it at her, giving it to him. Probably heard him smack them cheeks quite a few times. You dig what I'm saying? Now imagine being the daughter of that mother, how that would traumatize you. How that would make you look at everybody, not just the men, but also the women. If you cannot trust your mother, your flesh and blood, the one that gave birth to you, the one that possibly breastfed you, the one that raised you, the one that helped you take your first step, and maybe your first word was mama or daddy, I don't know, but the one that's responsible for raising you, betray you in such a sickening way, and then you still have to live underneath that roof because you're not financially able to move out yet, because you're at the tender age of 16. Now, some girls do run away and stay away. But in her case, I don't think that happened. Not every girl gonna do that. So every morning you wake up, you get up, you go in the kitchen to get your orange juice, and there go mama right there just looking at you, and you looking at mama, but you can't say nothing or mama would throw you out. Can you imagine how that would make you feel, Jack? Let us keep going.
No, everybody didn't know that because I didn't know. And that was so humiliating to find out that she had did such a thing. So I guess it's safe to say that my trust issues started when I was 16 years old because I couldn't even trust my own mama. So after that, I didn't have another boyfriend for a long time. And our relationship became more and more strained because it was just like I couldn't trust her. And outside of the physical abuse and the verbal abuse and the emotional abuse that she was causing me, I also had to deal with that on top of everything. And it's hard to say in words how I felt at that moment. But I would never do that to my child, ever.
Now, what I'm going to do is tell you my story before I get to the clip. Now, I done did that a couple times. Not proud of it. Now, let me tell you what I mean. I had a lady I was dealing with, a girlfriend a long time ago, but her mama was always kind of looking at me. I kind of thought, man, I was young then, maybe my teenage years too, maybe 20. And she was like, made me think, I was confused, like maybe she flirting with me, maybe she not, right? So me and the girl broke up. About a couple years later, I smashed the mama. I know it's wrong. I'm not saying it is right because 2 years had passed after that or something like that. You still shouldn't be doing that to your daughter's ex-boyfriend, man, come on. But she did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tell you something. A lot of these women are jealous of their daughters and want what their daughters have. And I'm gonna tell you, they will bend over, grab their ankles, and toot that thing up like a musty back heifer. All you gonna see is glorious yams. Yams everywhere, yams everywhere. You gonna think you having Thanksgiving dinner because all the yams in your face. And that's how some of these women are. And I'm not lying, I'm telling you the truth for educational purposes. They do that. Now let me get to the next clip. I got, also, I knew a woman, and she used to brag to me about messing around with her son's friends. She wasn't my girlfriend, but she used to tell me about it. And she was a CPA. So it doesn't matter where you at on your socio-economic ladder. These women are out there tough, Jack, for real. Now let me get this other clip started. 1 second for me, y'all. Boom, there it is. Let's get it.
It gotta be nothing worse than feeling like your own mother don't even like you. Candace been asking me to speak on this topic for forever. Candace, here you go, baby. Some mothers are jealous of their daughters because they grow up to be amazing women and they know that they didn't have a hand in treating that woman right to be treated like that or to act like that. The way that they treated her, she was supposed to be a crash out. She was supposed to bend and gave up on life. But because she believed in herself and she put it in herself that she's not going to be a statistic and she's not going to be what y'all projected onto her, they hate that about you. Some mothers...
Check this out. I believe that. I believe that some mothers want their daughters to purposely fail. I believe that. I believe that some of these women cannot stand their daughters to the point that they want to see them crash out and be a crash dummy because they don't like the fact that they can't get their youth back, but their daughter got the youth. The daughter may be finer than she was at her younger age. You never know. You know what I mean? She might have certain parts of her personality that people are drawn to her, but the mother don't have those type of qualities. You dig what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's real in the black community, for real. Let's keep going.
Mothers hate the fact that they had daughters that'll go out here and they're bold. They're not fearful. They don't let life scare them. They live this life shit. They don't let life drive them crazy. Some mothers hate the fact that their daughters are beautiful and get attention without even trying. Some mothers hate the fact that their daughters get the love from men or the man or her man that the mother never got or it took her forever to get. Some mothers hate that their daughter loved themselves enough to not even put themselves in some of the situations that she didn't love herself enough not to put herself in.
In other words, some of these mothers are mad because their daughters were not as dumb as they were. They're mad because their daughters did not make the same idiotic judgment calls when it came to people, situations, environments, or whatever it may be. So their mothers are jealous because when they see their daughters, they see their failures. They see their mistakes. They see where they got it wrong at. They see their weaknesses because they was too weak to make a right decision. But the daughter can make the right decision because the daughter is strong. Ain't that something though, y'all?
And that is why some women really hate their daughter, because their daughter intimidates them. Their daughter is a woman that they know that they could never equate to. And that is why they treat their daughter that way. Good morning, y'all. Did y'all get a lip kit?
No, we didn't get a lip kit. What the hell you talking about, girl? Miss me with that. Yeah, so a lot of these women mothers are mustard back heifers, just to let you know. Anyway, you let me know what you think about this topic. You dig what I'm saying? And I'll be getting back at you pretty soon. Y'all stay safe now, you hear?